All right, so Kathy, I think from Arizona, writes in about Ginnie Mae pass-throughs. Ginnie Mae is a government national mortgage association, um, and you might be familiar. I love the Vanguard Ginnie Mae Fund, VFIIX. I'm a huge fan of it, but it's a bond fund managed by professionals. It's not one where you own the actual Ginnie Mae. Ginnie Mae in the late '80s got hammered by older people buying them and receiving the principal and the interest back, and then waking up towards the end of the maturity and not having any money left over because they had no clue, and the broker who sold them to them had no clue how they worked. And so a lot of times Ginnie Mae's since then have gotten a horrible rap, on top of the fact they sound like Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, even though they're not. But so Ginnie Mae's have really received some bad notoriety from what happened in the '80s. Because, like she says, they're pass-through securities. They pay a principal back and your coupon as well, and thus you're left with holding there's literally nothing left at maturity, and you don't know that. You thought you're just getting your income stream. This is the issue about if you can't. I don't even know if Ginnie Mae still do that. I don't know. I haven't. You shouldn't. I mean, I'm telling you right now. You'd be insane to buy a Ginnie Mae bond if that's even the case, because you don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Does your broker, Ed Jones, know how it works? I guarantee he doesn't. So don't do that. Just buy the mutual fund. Let Vanguard and their expertise do all that stuff for you. This is the thing I have with brokers and financial guys who are selling products that they don't know what the hell they're talking about. And this is the one drawback about commission-based people, because they do get paid commissions to sell products relative to the registered investment advisories. The RIAs, they don't have a product to sell other than asset management, which I find to be actually worse than a commission-based. But because they're not getting paid commission, if they're an RIA, if they're a broker dealer and they're part of FINRA, they still could. How would you know that? You just got to look at you got to ask them, are you an RIA or you're a broker dealer? And if they're a broker dealer, they can still sell commission-based products. Whether or not they can hold themselves as fiduciaries, I don't know. The whole thing is just so corrupt. But anyway, at the end of the day, an RIA generally is going to be better because they don't have commission-based products, which means what they're selling to you, which I still find incredibly expensive, but at least they'll know what the hell they're talking about. And with these annuities, with these contracts that banks offer through brokerage firms, structured products, none of these guys know what the hell they are. I'm just sorry they don't. Ginnie Mae pass-through. I mean, if you don't know it, look, we have the benefit of experience. I get that now. I mean, if I was a broker in 1983 and I saw a Ginnie Mae that some guy came to my office trying to pitch me to sell my clients, I'm like, hell yeah. Then that guy's nowhere to be found when the client's got nothing, to show for it. I mean, I would have probably sold it too, but that's the ignorance that of a high commission product that sounds too good to be true. It probably is. There's a lot of problems with this stuff in this world. This is why the Vanguard model works so well, because you know what you're getting. You're getting, asset management for 30 basis points, or you're just getting index funds. There's no muss, no fuss. It's that simple. I'm putting my money at work. I'm paying a fee, or I'm not, or whatever, but there's no products to be sold. I'm not missing out on anything. If the brokerage industry really had you, why would they create a product that's going to benefit you over them? It's just, think about that. Where we're going to create this product, if it benefits them over you, of course they're going to create it because they get paid on it. If it benefits you over them, that doesn't make sense, and yet they do that. So if you talk to a guy who has this variable annuity or index annuity or index universal life insurance or this, that, and the other, if they can't explain it, get the hell out of Dodge. It just doesn't. Why would you risk your money there? And I'll go back to something like as simple as whole life insurance. These guys proclaim the whole life pays 5 to 6% a year. And I say, okay, show me the illustration. And this is what you want to do. This is just as simple as whole life. Whole life could not be any simpler. How does whole life insurance works? You pay the premium. The life insurance is there for your whole life. That's how it works. But then they get bogged down in this things on you can borrow against it to fund a tax-free retirement. You can do this. You have cash flow, blah, blah, blah. So what you say is, okay. And they're going to say it pays 5.5%. It's been paying that since 1922 and blah, blah, blah. Okay. So show me an illustration. All right. And then you look at an illustration, you go 10 years forward. You say, I'm in 2019 and 2029. What is my cash value at that point? My cash value. And not, I want to know my surrender cash value, my walk away cash value. Because if they say it's 6% a year that you're getting, If I'm starting with $100,000, I should have at least at simple interest $130,000 of cash value. No, because 6% a year, simple interest. No, it'd be $60,000. I should have $160,000. 6% a year of simple interest over 10 years is 60%. I should have 60% more than what I put in. I absolutely, unequivocally guarantee you, you will not have that. You won't. I would be stunned if you had even close to $100,000. I bet you have less. You might have right around 100, maybe 102,000. But let's just say you have $102,000 and you were getting 6% a year interest. What happened to it? Where's the 6% a year interest? Well, that's the crediting rate. That's the crediting rate of interest. It's not your net interest. And all I care about is my cash surrender value. You can use semantics all day long where we are paying you 6%, but it costs 7% for the cost of insurance and the commission. I'm not getting 6%. I just care about what my bottom line is. I don't care about your semantic use of the English language to validate that I'm not getting 6%. How much am I putting in and how much do I get out? And you can say, okay, so what is my cash value after year 20? And your cash value is $115,000. Well, where's that? I mean, where's the 6%? It ain't there, friends. And that's just on something as simple as whole life. So that's how you dispute whole life. On indexed universal life insurance or indexed fixed annuities, I want to see the guaranteed returns. I want to see the guaranteed. I want you to show me the guaranteed, because everything else is smoke and mirrors. And if the guaranteed looks like a CD, maybe go with a CD. Anyway, so that's my issue on GNMA pass-throughs. I know this is kind of a roundabout, but it's all the stuff that no one knows what these products are. And the products aren't there to help you. They're there to help the commission salesman, and they're certainly there to help the company as well. And we just know that. So just stay clear. I mean, if you can't understand it, just stay away. All right, we'll see you.